quite frankly, Matte TENCEL and the development of Matte TENCEL was done to solve a challenge in the business where there was a lot of shine in traditional tencel fiber. You already have the sustainable story with tencel. You already have the soft, silky hand and drape, but there was a certain shine to the fiber. So by adding the mineral content into the fibers, it dulled down that shine to create a more cotton-like look. And so then you can use that matte tencel in more vintage styles, and especially you're looking at a time where people are trying to be more sustainable, trying to get more circular products. Matte tencel gives you that circularity, that softness, that sustainability, but also enables you to have a strong, durable fabric as well. I mean, I think there's a huge opportunity because you're seeing right now the wider leg silhouettes, not as much stretch involved, so a lot of 1% stretches. So incorporating matte tencel with a heavier weight product gives you, as I said earlier, that vintage look. It doesn't take away from the character and the wash down of the indigo, and it doesn't have any unintended shine there. So it really adds a flexibility, a softness. And if you're going to add recycled content or 100% cotton content, you're going to get a different hand. You're going to get a stiffer, boardy hand. This really gives you a mix of drape, sustainability, and beautiful vintage washes. This is an actual piece of the original development of Matte TENCEL 4 years ago.
Well, the key benefits are actually, we have the gentle, natural softness, and which customers appreciate. And actually, the matte tencel gives finally the non-shiny version and a cotton-like appearance. And this is one key benefit from the fiber itself inside the constructions. And the next topic actually is that it's also kind of traceable, right? We talk about traceable raw materials, and here we have Lenzing as a big partner, and we know where it's coming from, and that the whole process is actually very well controlled and sustainable in terms of the production. So we already have, every time when we have matte tencel in our denims, we already have that part definitely traced. Okay, the market opportunities. For us at Pentadenim, we actually set three market segments. This is men's market, where we believe that through the new marble luxe, authentic, heritage, vintage denims can be created using matte tencel because it still has this cotton appearance. And it has this luxury, softer hand feel, which a lot of men's brands, like see the LA market, still aim for. So you get a natural softness again from the fiber in this men's market. And we believe that this is a very good combination to create the authentic men's looks with a gentle softness. The second segment, actually an opportunity in the denim market we see in the women's area, that's very big. And we have a huge collection, as you can see, from 100% matte tencel for wide leg shapes and shirtings, and even I'm wearing 100% tencel right now in OE looks. So we really love to play around these fibers, and the customers appreciate in the women's direction, not only in rigid form, so in blends from cotton and cotton tencel matte, but we also created high stretch new topics. We call this dream feel, and there we combined specialties cotton with the matte tencel fiber, and also using the new stretch technologies to have like from comfort to high stretch fabrics, which feel just amazing. That's why we call it the dream feel. So we really created, and we feel we set a new standard in softness and stretch or non-stretch fabrics with your fiber. And this is the key segment. There's sure also side segments. We can use it in a new tucker fabric, as a new denim tucker and a new jacket or blouson like I'm wearing right now. You can use it in different shirtings as well, which give you definitely also in the rinse and raw stages now an authentic look and not a shiny look. So you have a really yeah, super fiber here right now, which helps us in sales and development a lot.
Tencel as a product, it is known for the sheen which it brings to the fabric. However, with this Tencel matte, we are retaining the properties of Tencel, which is the hand feel, which is the drapiness, and yes, without the sheen. So it becomes more bottom weight worthy also. Previously, Tencel has been known because of the sheen primarily as a top weight fabric. But yes, with this Tencel matte finish, it is just the the hand feel of Tencel and the look like a 100% cotton fabric in terms of the sheen. Yeah, so so there are two advantages of using Tencel matte, as I said. Number one, it becomes a very bottom weight worthy fabric. So it can easily go into the lines of not only a women's wear fabric, because this added sheen initially was limiting it to a women's wear fabric, but now with this Tencel matte, it can go into a larger men's wear category also. Number one, it still retails the sustainability aspects in because of the raw material and the process in how this Tencel is made. So it's just the ideal, I would say, ingredient for making a sustainable wash jean.
I think that the Tencel matter is more similar to cotton, so it is more natural, and the Tencel anyway is a sustainable fiber, but having the Matte Tencel blended with cotton and cellulosic fibers gives more a natural look and more confidence in let's say the final use of this new fiber. I think the market opportunity is huge. It's really huge. On the designer aspect, here we can say that many designers which I talk to, they don't like how much the Tencel sheen that is coming from the finishing. You know, some mill they have more shine effect, some mill they create less shine effect. But generally, the Tencel is having more lusters, and with Matte Tencel give more confidence for the brands to adopt. So on the larger scale of volume, I think Tencel Matte can be a very important pillar for the business.
Well, if you go with the history, when the conventional lyocell was introduced, people made fabric out of it. They experimented and they invested on it, and the product turned out very good. The experiments turned out very good. When you turned them around into denim, yes, the product turned out really well. So with maintaining with the sustainability element, and yes, especially the hand feel and the drape. But what was missing was that the shine. The products were too shiny, especially when you talk about denim. With the help of Matte TENCEL, this fiber eliminates the shine coming out of on a denim fabric, if you compare it with the regular lyocell, right? Regular TENCEL lyocell. So the advantage I would say that we get from this Matte TENCEL is that it reduces, I would say, the shine, making the denim fabric look more authentic rather than being very shiny. So that's one of the advantages, but I believe, it's best for this product. Well, market opportunity, it comes from the same point, what we have seen that, brands and the consumers, they loved the product, which they got from a conventional lyocell Tencel. With the help of Matte TENCEL, it opens up a new product range with respect to especially the lighter weights. When in lighter weights, if you talk about the conventional lyocell, the lighter weights were made, yes, but with the shine and everything, when the light used to reflect on the product, it used to be very shiny, which was making it more of like a synthetic product. While with the help of Matte TENCEL now, there is a good opportunity, especially in the lighter weights, especially in the shirtings and the dresses. it keeps the product more authentic, especially when you're going with like a denim fabric, like deep dark indigos. So what I believe that, especially for the lighter weights and even in the formal side, especially in denim, if I talk about, yes, there are good chances for this product to come out really good as the end product for the consumer, which I believe could be good potential for the market.
Actually, we have been using Tencel since early 20s. So when we started to Tencel fiber, the main reason we use Tencel is softness and smoothness. But at the time also, it was the main expectation for the customer. But today, consumers are demanding different kind of benefits, multifunctional benefits from the single product. And nowadays, some of our customers prefer to see soft fabric, but at the same time, they want to get the less sheen looks and they want to get some more natural aesthetics because they don't want to get the very sheen look, especially for the casual market. So after introduction for the Matte TENCEL fiber, we get a Matte TENCEL fiber created perfect harmony for the tensile softness together with the very natural aesthetics. So I can say that it is as soft as Tencel and it is as authentic as cotton. So this is one of the main benefits, but what I believe that for the Matte TENCEL fiber. Secondly, I can say that Matte TENCEL increase also drapeness and the comfort feeling of the denim fabric. So mixing the Matte TENCEL fiber together with the cotton fiber, it's bringing to our jean next level comfort, some additional level of the comfortness. So this is another benefit which we are believing. As a sustainable approach, of course, we know that's how important the circular production. Tencel originates from some renewable raw material, which is certified as a compostable and biodegradable. So, as a sustainable point, Tencel and Matte TENCEL, they have a lower carbon emissions, so they have a less footprint, but also with the closed loop production system, it is a very less water impact. And also, it's providing in our products some traceability because we know that where it is coming from and how it's sustainable, why it is sustainable. So this is another area about the sustainable approach. This is one of the benefits. Maybe lastly, also I can explain nowadays we are looking some alternative cotton fiber, alternative for the cotton fiber because of some environmental conscious. So I believe that the Matte TENCEL is one of the best option for the cotton alternative. It can easily cover the natural aesthetic or the cotton nature together with the softness, which is good for the man and woman market, both of them. Because of that, because of these all benefits, we are trying to use the Matte TENCEL in our line to differentiate our line from the other denim collections. Let me try to explain the market opportunities under the different kind of categories. Firstly, in terms of the aesthetics, when we look to most of stores or when we look most of products in the store, these look so close. So it causes sometimes monotony on the customer side and it creates some decrease in their demand. So as a producer, as a supplier, we need to share some right aesthetic, right visual with our customer, and we are needing to change the way of using the TENCEL fiber, the conventional TENCEL fiber. After the introduction of the Matte TENCEL fiber, the opportunities for denim have expanded even further because unlike conventional TENCEL, Matte TENCEL removes all the subtle sheen from the products and it provides the designer very wide range of the aesthetic options. So they can easily increase the different kind of aesthetics and they can easily cover the customer needs. So this is one of the opportunities which we believe in the market. In terms of fabric, when we start the TENCEL production, you know very well, we mainly focus to the lightweight fabric like a dress fabrics, clothes, shirt, or this kind of lightweight fabrics. But after the Matte TENCEL, it integrated the Matte TENCEL being integrated very perfectly the coarse construction, the heavier construction also, and it can easily give the right products. And we have it allows very large variety of the denim products. We can easily do the lightweight fabrics like a summer jeans, like some dress fabric, like a clothes shirt. But at the same time, it gives the opportunity for the heavier weight fabrics. So we can easily create very nice winter jean, also winter jacket. So this kind of heavyweight fabric with the very nice authentic, it's fitting perfectly. In terms of fit, maybe I need to find the right words, but maybe now the trend is towards more the gender neutral. The brands are creating in their own stores genderless line or gender neutral line. In the one of the corner in their store, they are creating one line and they are creating to make a unisex line. But with the conventional tencel, some of the time it's not easy to get the right fabric, right aesthetic for the man market. But with the Matte TENCEL, it is easily creating a very right genderless line, genderless product line, which can cover the man and woman product needs. So this is the other opportunity. In terms of performance, for the market opportunity, after pandemic, it changed a lot because after pandemic, the market has a very sharp change about the performance expectation. Still, we are seeing so many shaping performance product in the street, but there's a big change on the customer expectation. They don't want very compressed, very sculpt type of fabric. They are expecting that we need to offer less compression together with the more comfort fabric. So it is a very perfect balance. If you do some slightly compressed fabric, if you do slightly some compact fabric, you cannot get the comfort feeling. But if you do like a gum type of fabric, also you cannot get the performance from the fabric. So Matte TENCEL play a very key role for this kind of balance also. You can easily get the less compression together with the more comfort, and you can get the performance in the performance or the shaping categories. Maybe it's not a common opportunity, market opportunity, but as an AGI, we have one concept. I want to explain also how we are using the Matte TENCEL there. We have one concept, we have one technology which we are calling the free stretch. And in this concept, we are trying to eliminate the petrol-based fiber from the product to get the recyclable jeans. It allows the brands to make a products in their stores which can be suitable for the recycling. In this concept, we are getting some support from different kind of technologies, but also TENCEL and Matte TENCEL is one of the main solution tool for us in this project. So we are using in a very right way the Matte TENCEL in this project also. And lastly, maybe for the sustainable approach, the market is in the recent years, the market is shifted towards more the sustainable denim and more eco-friendly jeans, eco-friendly denims. And at the time, Matte TENCEL is one of the good choice for the market also, one of the good opportunity for the market because of the closed loop production system, because of the lower carbon emissions and with the less footprint. So it can be one of the good options also. These are some of the market opportunities which we believe.
With TENCELs, what we see is, when we are going with increased content to achieve some softer hand feel on the fabrics, we tend to lose the authentic character, as well as, it gives undue shine, which is sometimes not required onto the fabrics, or it does not go with the aesthetic appeal of the fabrics. So using Matte TENCEL has given us a leverage to incorporate and build the authentic character, and at the same time has a more softer hand feel onto the fabrics. And because of its nature, it is giving us more, conventional look. And at the same time, the softness and the other properties of TENCEL are there. One of the key things with TENCELs is that it has been using in a very limited segment, product segment, where people are using it mainly for sometimes lightweight tops of denims, or sometimes they are using very lower contents in the fabrics for softer hand feels, as well as associated with it is the green or the sustainable element associated with the TENCEL. So introducing Matte TENCEL into the products has given us this leverage to broaden the product base into more of a conventional authentic looking fabrics. At the same time, we are also looking at all the comfort level and the softness and the soft hand feel that is being achieved with the use of tencel fibers. So that is one of the things we are currently exploring, and we are very hopeful that this is going to be a great combo of having a real authentic denim character, and along with the along with the soft hand feel.
I think denim has the privilege of being a timeless classic and it's an icon of fashion, but at the same time, we are always looking for ways to create more sustainable products and always innovating. And I feel when it comes to eco-conscious fibers, Lenzing has always been at the forefront of product development, which is why Lenzing is an integral part of our research and development process. And we've always been working on this together. And I feel that we share similar goals and similar visions as we also continue our journey towards net zero. And Matte Tencel gives the original Tencel sort of like a refresh. Tencel has been, a staple product for Lenzing for a long time. So it pays tribute to the heritage of Lenzing, but it also looks towards the trends of the future. And it's sustainable and durable, but it gives denim sort of like the sophistication and the uniqueness that it was lacking. So, like I said, we're always on the lookout for the next new thing. And I think Matte Tencel is one of the products that gives us that edge. It's a very versatile fiber. The fact that it's matte and it's durable and it's versatile gives us the opportunity to create lots of different styles. So we're not just using them in our bottoms, but we're also using them in dresses, in jackets, in tops. And it's like an integral part of our next fashion season campaign.
First of all, I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to discuss about Matte Tencel. We all know Navina and Lenzing have been partnered from the very beginning, and we have been doing a lot of developments with the Lenzing products. Matte Tencel is a new addition. We have worked a lot with the Tencel fiber, which was exceptional fiber. It is out there from last 30 years, and we have been using this fiber in our product range, and that fiber was performing very exceptional. But we were always there were some limitations that we really think that original Tencel fiber cannot cater that. So we really feel that with the regular Tencel, it's always challenging to achieve authentic pair of jeans and a soft handfeel side by side, because if we increase the content of Tencel, the fabric it's become too shiny. So there are some unique challenges that are associated with the Tencel fiber. So the addition of Matte Tencel is really, we are very excited about this fiber. This fiber really help us to cover such attributes that we were not able to achieve by using regular Tencel fiber. So Matte Tencel fiber, what we have done a lot of research, like Matte Tencel is out there from maybe last 1.5 years. So first we want to try to understand how this fiber behaves. We have done a lot of R&D on this fiber. We have mixed this fiber in warp, and we have to understand how far we can go with this fiber. So it was important for us to understand first, and then we can present this fiber and use this fiber in our fabrics to promote it to our customer. So to our surprise, the challenges that we were experiencing in the regular Tencel, we were able to cover all these challenges by using Matte Tencel fiber. So in our experiences, what we have learned from our experience, that by using Matte Tencel, we can achieve all the properties that we normally achieve from regular Tencel fiber without compromising on the fabric appearance. And the second benefit that we think that we have, Matte Tencel give us a flexibility in order to achieve desired softness in our fabric. We can use as much as Tencel fiber we want to use to achieve the desired softness level in our fabric, whereas this was not the case with the regular Tencel fiber. As we keep on increasing the Tencel quantity, the fabric become more shiny. So this was a little bit a hurdle for us, which we were not able to. Last but not the least, with this Matte Tencel, it gives us a flexibility to offer broader range of products to our customers. So there are people they like shiny denims also, and there are people who are after matte finish. So by the addition of matte tencel and the regular tencel, we are now in a position to fulfill our customers' needs like in a broader spectrum. Yeah. So Matte TENCEL Lyocell, we all know denim market is today is highly competitive. So brands are always constantly seeking for they're looking for ways to stand out. They really want to come up with the new products. They really want to take the lead. So Matte TENCEL Lyocell actually offer a unique selling proposition to the brands. They come up with a new idea. They are taking up the cutting edge technologies in the very in the very beginning. So this gives them the opportunity to have a different product range, like I said earlier. And also there are consumer preferences as well, like we discussed in our previous conversation, that in matte tencel, in a regular tencel, it's become more shiny denim, whereas the matte tencel give more luxurious and more matte finish to your fabric, and at the same time the fabric's more authentic. So this in a fashion, the consumer preferences are very diverse. So there are people who are after matte finish, and there are people who are after very shiny and different kind of looks. So matte tencel and the regular tencel, they both give us the opportunity to cater both market segments. So this is a big opportunity, I guess, that brands are always looking for, and this give us also opportunity to as a supply partners to fulfill their needs. Yeah, we have done a lot of research with this fiber, and we personally feel that this fiber is going to be we have done a lot of research. We have done a lot of blends with this fiber, and now we have done a proper R&D. And in upcoming Kingpin Amsterdam, we are excited to showcase our collection with Lenzing Matte TENCEL Lyocell fiber. Yeah.
First of all, Tencel has been in the market for quite a long time, and people prefer it for its sustainable aspects, the transparency in the supply chain, and above all, the soft hand feel and the functional benefits that come along with it of coolness and the strength. But the flip side was that when we used a higher percentage of tencel in the warp, or in most of the cases in the weft, there was a lot of shine that was coming through the fabric. So a lot of customers were always saying, can we use something other than tencel to reduce the sheen in the fabric so that it can look more natural? I think that Tencel Matte has addressed in a very successful way. So when you saw the fabrics for the first time, we use 100% tencel in the weft. So when we saw the fabric for the first time, our first reaction was, it looks just like cotton, but it feels like tencel. I think Tencel Matte is going to, as I said, that it looks more natural. It is more cotton-like in its appearance. So right now, as the fabric trend, the wash trend is mostly of the authentic vintage jeans. So it is going to retain the same outlook, the same appearance of 100% cotton jean, or maybe in terms of stretches, there is 1 or 2% lasting, but the authenticity of the fabric is more enhanced, as we observed in the indigo fabrics where we used Tencel Matte. So I think for the older consumers, it is going to give them the same outlook, the same vintage appeal of an authentic 100% cotton jean. And for the Gen Z or the younger generation, the more conscious consumer, I believe that it is going to add the transparency and the sustainable values into their product.
I think there are two benefits, and there are two angles, two sides we can say. First is obviously tencel is regenerated and more sustainable as compared to other synthetic fibers. Second is, if we talk about aesthetics, with these kind of regenerated fibers, always for developers, there is a challenge to get same authentic look as of cotton with good hand. So right now, there are, two advantages linked with the matte tencel, that you can get better authentic look as compared to the normal tencel. I'm not saying that it is matchable as of cotton, but it is much better as compared to the normal tencel. And the soft hand feel is almost similar as compared to the tencel. So, with good vintage authentic look and with modern comfort and softness, I think this is the main advantage of matte tencel. There is one very important side, which is, in fact, I always mention in my talks that uh, there is a need of alternate fibers as of cotton, because there is a huge load on on cotton consumption. So we need to, balance that load of cotton, and these regenerated fibers, especially this matte tencel, which is less shiny, more soft, more authentic, and near to cotton. So this can be the biggest opportunity in the market to offset that cotton consumption load. These kind of fibers, especially matte tencel, which is more near to cotton as of authenticity and more soft as of cotton. So I think matte tencel is going to have a biggest opportunity in the market. Why? Because it is more authentic and more soft as compared to cotton, and it can offset the load of consumption of the cotton.
So I've seen that in different brands, since the tencel have come into play, or like 8-10 years back, we have incorporated the fiber into our products, and the product really turns out well, super soft, amazing to feel, and everything is there. But there was the problem of shine, luster on the surface. And that is not something that goes well with all the brands out there, especially with the ones who are doing like vintage and heritage and authentic DNA looks, right? So this was a problem there, and we have been facing this for quite some time. Although we do have a huge range of normal tencel with us, and we have made a lot of products out of it, but this problem was there. We tried to address it in different by blending it the tencel with cotton, and toning down the luster on the surface. But with this matte tencel, we just don't need to care about it, and the horizon, the whole variety, the whole you can say the platform for all the brands out there is wide open. So let's talk about a product which is completely authentic and quite vintage, and we can incorporate cotton into that and show it to the brands like who are more authentic based, and like Levi's, for instance. So we work in lightweight fabrics as well. We made some 100% tencel with a normal tencel back in the days, 2.5, 3 ounce, 4 ounce fabrics. And they tend to be really nice, very flowy, super soft, but they were quite lustrous. They did not go with the DNA of those brands. But we just made a few fabrics in matte tencel, and it addressed the issue. So the whole, for the fashion designers out there, the variety is now there. They can use tencel regardless of being concerned for the luster that it provides. It does not. The matte tencel does not provide that luster, and it addresses the issue. Everybody is talking about the sustainability. The best part about matte tencel is coming from Lenzing. It is completely closing the loop, keeping the resources very optimized, and it is traceable. And at the same time, it addresses the issue, like I told, I put it in my earlier question, that it addresses the issue of luster. So now the variety is there, the choice for the designers to incorporate this product into the mainstream product line, keep the product super soft, luster-free, and authentic at the same time. So this opens a complete new wide range of window for this product to be adopted by almost all the brands out there. So definitely the market opportunity have doubled, quadrupled, I would say. The brands who do not like luxury products, and the people, actually the consumers, they tend to be more on the DNA, on the authentic side these days, the fashion rise up. So definitely the market is there and it is huge.
Well, I mean, Matte TENCEL is a new addition into lyocell fiber line, and I think it's especially designed for denim because in denim there was always a question from our customers. They wanted to have a product that look less shiny and give you more authentic denim look. So I think this brings a great benefit to a denim product. It's a very versatile fiber. It has natural soft touch, which is coming from a closed loop production of lyocell fiber. And it has a great strength that you need for denim for more durable washes and long-lasting quality. And it's also very sustainable. And it has naturally wicking properties. So I think with this is a great addition to Lenzing sustainable product line. And we believe these fibers are not just to enhance existing product face value with more beauty, but also it will have an impact, a positive impact by adding more value towards the sustainable fashion. I mean, denim is is still a growing business, but we have been using a lot of TENCEL into our denim collection. But there was always the question from our customers, they wanted to have something less shiny. So I think Matte TENCEL has this natural less sheen, when we mix it with the cotton or other blend for denim, and this adds a new life into our denim collection. And I think with the soft touch for men's, women's, for all segment where we are offering our denim collection, I think this will add a new lifeline, and this will add more value into the product that we are offering with TENCEL Matte.